Hey, everybody, it's Walt Blackman and my brother,
Dave Marshall.
and we're here on America First Brothers, and we've got a great episode for you today. We're going to be talking about the finalization of the maps, legislative maps and the congressional maps, and we're only going to talk about CD2 and LD7. All right. So first of all, before we get into it, Dave, how do you feel about your map?
Well, you know what? It is what it is. It's a final map, but unfortunately, I've had some opportunities to go down south. I was just down in San Manuel just the other day.
Yeah.
And meeting the folks down in San Manuel.
That was a good event.
It was an awesome event. Never been to San Manuel, and the people down there are just so genuine. I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to meeting people down in Apache Junction, meeting people down in Kearney and Christmas and Oracle. So
and they already knew you in
San Manuel.
They already knew you.
Yes.
You walked in the door. They said, "Hey, Walt Blackman."
We get that all the time.
Yeah, I said, "No, I'm Dave Marshall." Can't you tell? I have a goatee.
No, but seriously, about the map, though, I'm okay with it.
Good.
It's
Good. So it makes it a leaning Republican, 12. Is it 12 or something?
I thought it was 9.
Nine. Leading Republican, 9. I mean, when I ran in 6, it was leaning Republican 2 or something like that. So you're just gonna clean up with this. And now we also got some other folks that have jumped in the race, but you're the front runner. So everybody's going to have to just jump on your bandwagon, and you'll be either pulling them in or you're going as a team. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I don't mind. There's some people out there that I've met that have jumped in, and they're nice people. And there's some gentlemen that I really like that, he and I may do a thing together. We'll see what happens.
Good. So if we're going to go talk, we're just going to go hit some of the towns that are in LD7. So I just want to make it clear. LD6 will turn into LD7 and LD7 will turn into LD6 pretty much.
Correct.
Okay. So you don't get things confused. So we're going to start over. I know. Yeah. Right.
No, what I was laughing at, we both had to put on our readers at the same
time. And we wonder why people confuse us.
We just some old black men.
We just some chocolate bars. Okay, all right, here we go. So if you the most western edge, northwestern edge of LD7, the new district that Dave is running in, you'll have Williams, and when you come down to 40, I'm sorry, not the 40. When you come down. Let me fix this really quick. When you come down to 40 from Williams, you're going to run into. Let me see. You got you got Williams Junction, you got Pine Tank, you got Maine. You go down to 40 going southeast. You're going to kind of run into portions of Flagstaff.
Yes.
East Flagstaff is not in the district. However, southeast Flagstaff is, it looks like, on the map. Then let's go down. If you go down the 17, we're going to go down to 17. You have Mountaineer, Fort Tuttle, Munns Park, Indian Gardens. If you continue to go down, then it kind of like breaks off and snakes around Stoneman Lake, Happy Jack, Coyote Basin Ranch, which is it's actually, you still got Tonto Basin in there.
Tonto, yes.
Yeah, you come up. Let's get back over to the 40, and if you continue to go southeast on the 40, you got Two Guns, you got Remy Gems, you got Meteor City, and then it ends. It's kind of funny because it's kind of like this, but it ends right before you get into Winslow on the 40, but then it dips down all the way down to the north or to the southern east part of the 87, the northern part of the 87, and that's where you get into the heart of your district. Now, Holbrook is not in your district anymore.
Holbrook is out as well.
Holbrook is out of the district, and Winslow is out of the district. So when you come through the 77, if you are on the 180 and then you take that southern route on the 77, you run into Snowflake.
Well, you run to Woodruff first.
Yes, you run into Woodruff, which is very, very red, conservative. Then you run into Snowflake. Then you run into Sholo, which is new.
Taylor,
in the
Sholo.
district. Yeah.
You got Taylor, Shumway, and then you run into Sholo.
Yes. And these are all red towns and cities. Then you run into Sholo, and you have all of Sholo. And then you even have Lakeside, Pinetop Lakeside, Lake of the Woods.
It goes completely to the top of Pinetop Country Club.
Yeah. And then you got everything along the Bell Road. And then Pinedale, Burton. And then what's interesting, though, is how far south your district goes.
Yes.
Because most people would have thought that the Pinetop Lakeside was the most southwestern or eastern portion of your district. But no, we still have Payson. Okay.
Payson Young.
But then Globe is in your district.
Globe and Superior
is in your district. Let me name some of these.
Miami.
Yeah, little towns. Yeah, Miami, McAvillan, Central Heights, Globe,
Copper Hill.
Yeah. Top of the World.
Claypool.
Yep. Superior is a great place to have. Sonora, Ray Junction.
And if you go from Superior and you go over to the west, you also have Queen Valley.
Yes.
To the west, Gold Canyon, and you have a portion of Apache Junction.
Yeah. And then when you get down to the West Arizona 77, you have, like you said, you got North Monmouth and then Monmouth. And then
who?
Right here, is it Mammoth?
What you talk about, my mama?
You talking about my mama?
It's Mammoth.
He talking about my mama. Mama.
I got North Monmouth.
Okay, and then you got San Manuel.
Got San Manuel, Dudleyville, Winkleman, Hayden, Christmas, Kearney, and it goes a little further down.
Yeah.
From San Manuel to the west, we have Oracle, and then below San Manuel is Campo Bonita.
And then you got that little spike where it runs right through Casa del Rio.
Yes.
So you got some of them in there, and did you go over to the all the way to the west where you have you said Sonora, Ray Junction, Hayden Junction. I mean, you have all of those.
Well, right now, basically what we're looking at in LD7, from north to south, about 200 miles, and from east to west, about another 200 miles, almost 400 square miles in circumference.
Yep. Now, you don't have Florence.
No, they pulled Florence out.
Yeah, you don't have Florence. It seems like they pulled it out right at the 79 going, that Arizona Road 79. Looks like they just kind of right there was the point where they pulled it off. However, I guarantee you there are people who probably work in Florence but live over there where you're talking, over in here. Like Ranchville Road over in there, and just those are Bonnie Brook Road. I guarantee you, because a lot of people work in Florence, because Florence is a prison town.
Yes. Well, some people from San Manuel work in Florence. They have a shuttle van from the prison, and they drive back and forth from San Manuel and Oracle as well.
So do you get prison votes?
I just want prison food. I want the green bologna, brother.
Oh, man, watch out. Okay, so your district, can you do that size again? Because I kind of missed
So
that.
what I've been told is that from north to south in LD7 is a little bit over 200 miles.
Jeez.
And then from east to west is about another 200 miles at the widest point.
Jeez. That is a huge district. However, it is not the biggest district.
No.
6 is the biggest district now, and that kind of envelops yours and kind of wraps around 7. 6 does, and it picks up, some of those towns: Eager, White River, San Carlos Reservation, picks up the Apache Nation, picks up the Navajo Nation, runs up into Page, Kayenta, Tuba City. So, but that's blue.
Yeah, but the biggest difference about LD6 and LD7 right now is that there's a lot of land mass in LD6 compared to LD7.
There is. There's more land mass when you're looking at it.
So there's more empty. There's not a lot of population in a lot of the land mass in LD6.
Yep. So the current population for your district is over 239,000 people in your district. Now, they're not all voting. All 239,000 people are voting. However, that is the total amount of people in your district. And it's just a huge, huge district. And let me see something else, Dave. It may talk about, I forgot my pen. So my correction. No. It is. So I just clicked on Gila, and Gila is your biggest base for Republican. Okay, Gila County, and you got the Payson, you got the Globe, you got those folks over there. Just in that area is over 53,000 folks in Gila County, and that is the majority of your base right there. So this is a good district, a very good district, and I can see, with that district, somebody asked me the other day, do I think the House is going to pick up more seats? The State House is going to pick up more seats. Now, right now it's 29 and 31, a very, very close margin. Every Republican has to vote if we have a bill or legislation that is party line, okay? But you may not have to do that when you get in. You guys may have a supermajority. So what's your thoughts on having a supermajority of Republicans, and do you think that you'll be able to get some things done with that supermajority?
Well, I think you always want to have the majority. Whatever party you're part of, you want to have the majority. But for us, being more of a red state, I think definitely want to have a majority with the Republican Party. But also, I think get to the point where we want to be veto-proof as well.
Yeah.
Because we don't know who the governor will be.
That's right.
And so depending on who the governor will be in this election, if it's a good governor, great. You wouldn't have to worry about the veto-proof. But if not, you want to be veto-proof. So I think it'd be a good idea. And I know we have some great candidates running in some blue districts, and they're looking very good too. It'd be nice to take a few seats in some of these blue districts as well.
Yeah.
And I think if that's done and we have the supermajority, I think we will get a lot of work done for the state.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean you're key too, because the governor's race has a big deal to do with this too.
Yeah.
I know on our side, we got a whole platoon of people running for governor. Jeez, we got we have Kerry Lake. Kerry Lake is running. We have Matt Salmon. We have Steve Gaynor. We have Karen Robinson. Then we have, I think, is that it? On the Republican side?
There's another lady that's running. I can't think of her name
right
now.
Okay, so
there's 5.
Yeah, so the 4 right now is what I brought up. And then on the other side of the aisle, you have Katie Hobbs.
Katie Hobbs, yep.
And that's what the Democrats do. They get one horse in the race, and anybody else who wants to get in the race, you need to go sit down. And they're putting all their money behind Katie Hobbs.
Yeah, and millions and millions of dollars.
Millions and millions of dollars.
And a lot of that money is from outside the state.
Yes, the George Soros and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So the governor, whoever wins that governor race, is going to really, really affect how you guys do business in the state house. Particularly, I don't see this happening. But it could. you have a Democrat governor and a supermajority conservative Republicans in the House, and then a majority in the Senate. I can see that happening. I can see that happening. So that's a big deal. That could really hurt the state if we have a Democrat that's in office that is more prone to using executive orders. We know Doug Ducey used executive orders a lot. More prone to doing the executive orders and saying no to Republican types of bills, cutting taxes and supporting small business, those types of things, and also looking at our border. So it's going to be interesting. How do you feel about the race in yourself? Right now, I've seen your campaign, but just what do people?
I think it's going very well. I think it's going very well. My thing is, and I let everybody know, is that when I'm out campaigning, I'm campaigning for not just Republican Party. I'm campaigning for the people of the district. Exactly. I don't care if you're blue, red, white, or yellow. Everybody will have a voice. So I'm campaigning for every person that is in LD7. And I'm not selective. And I'm here to support you for whatever it is, your district, your city, your town. That's where it should be.
And in rural Arizona, it's different. Rural Arizona is different from urban, obviously. But the way your district runs, it kind of cuts around Maricopa County, the great state of Maricopa.
Thank you.
Okay, the great state of Maricopa. And it actually butts up against District 15. Is that 15? It butts up against District 15, butts up against District 16, which in itself is a rural part of the state. And, it butts up against 15, which Queen Creek is the major city in that district. So, I hope that they don't try to say that you're part of a urban district just simply because it butts up against 15 and try to, take away some of the things that rural folks need. And so that's going to be a challenge for anyone that's in the state house, because you got to make sure you balance that and you're able and you have a seat at the table.
Well, again, too, that for years, Maricopa has always got the bigger piece of the pie.
Yeah.
And my idea is to make sure that rural Arizona is represented well, and that we also get a piece of that pie.
Yeah, and I think you will, Dave, with you in there. And I think you understand the balance and the politics of it all, and what rural needs, different needs for rural Arizona.
Well, and the only reason I know that is because you have been mentoring me.
Oh, well, yeah.
Walt has been mentoring me, and what I do is once in a great while, I'll go down to the Capitol and I'll sit with him. And I'll go through a day with him to see what his day is like as a representative and what it would be like for me. I'm trying to get ahead of the game.
Yeah,
and
be that's
prepared.
Smart. You're doing that. You're being prepared.
Yeah,
You're being prepared. You're doing more than some of the other folks that are just kind of just jumping in and wanting to be a state representative. So it's going to be exciting to see your race, Dave. I don't see you having any issues in it, and I see that we're going to pick up 3 wedge seats. Now let's talk about I would say the donkey in the room. Your Senate seat is occupied right now by Senator Rogers, and I didn't call her a donkey. I don't want to. Well, she's a Republican. Yeah, okay.
We're all donkeys.
Yeah, we're all donkeys. We're all donkeys. It's a Republican Party. So you have Senator Rogers that's currently in that seat right now.
Correct.
Okay. And, there is some controversy surrounding Rogers. There's some things that are going on that involve the courts. Not going to get too much in that. What are your thoughts? Do you think is anybody going to run against her? Do you think anyone's going to primary her in the Republican Party?
To be honest, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think so. Mm-hmm. But it's always a possibility.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's always a possibility. She's raising a crazy amount of money. From what I understand, I haven't seen it, and we'll see the reports January 15th. because that's when the first reports for the state level folks that are running for the state actually come out. So we'll see what some of these folks are actually doing during when those books are opened up on January 15th. So it'll be interesting to see how much money she has raised for the Senate seat for the House, the State House. However, I haven't heard of anybody else running against her. And, we just got to see what happens. 3 more months and the petitions are due. So I know you have your petitions.
Yes, we do.
And in some folks that may be watching this who are you may be candidates, you need to make sure you go into the Secretary of State website and make sure you update your district. You're supposed to be able to do that once the maps are certified. Yeah. Now, you can still use your current petitions and get signatures until that is certified. Once it's certified, any petition you get signature you get outside of your certified district is not going to count.
Correct.
So we got to make sure you do your due diligence.
And right now, too, being LD7, I still cannot get signatures in 7 because it hasn't been certified.
Yeah, it has been certified. So you can still get your signatures in 6.
Yes.
In 6. So if you want to go to the website and sign Dave's petition, you go to www.sos.gov. Go to the candidate portion of it, petition portion, to Dave's petition, and you sign his petition online.
Or you can go to marshall.republican.
Yes.
It'll take you to my website.
Talk about your website, because that's a good looking website.
It'll take
It'll
take you to the website.
Because it's got pictures of me. That's
yeah, he wants me to do that, yeah, because he's on my website.
I'm in it.
Yeah. But you can go to marshall.republican, or you can go to azglp.republican. It'll direct you right to the website. There's a link. You click on petition. It'll download the petition right there for you. You can sign online, and it'll go right to the Secretary of State's office, and it'll be recorded in the office, all those who sign up online. You don't have to sign a petition in town if there isn't one to be signed, because sometimes we're here and we're there. We don't have them present all the time, but it's easier just to go online and do it.
Yeah. Now, one word of caution, though, Dave. I want you to we got to make sure that because when the lines change, the petition requirements change yes. Also. So, and I know you've got more than you need anyway, so you probably already met the new requirement and not even knowing it. And if you do go online, a lot of folks don't like to go online because they say the FBI or the CIA is watching them with their information. First of all, the CIA is already watching you. If you're watching this and you have the internet or a cell phone, they already watching you. So don't even trip. So, but you got to put your pertinent information in there so they can verify you as a voter and register to vote in Arizona and register to sign a petition. So, I encourage you all to go to that website again, www. Dave Marshall GOP.
Just Marshall.Republican or azglp.Republican.
See, mine is just black man. You understand what I'm saying? That's why, black man for Congress. That's it.
You know what I should have did?
What?
Another black man .Republican.
That's what you should have did. But now they got to do all this other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? They got to sit down and think about it. They got to, get a little soda or something like that red drink because they did your thing.
If I did that, another black man .Republican, I'd be racist.
You'd be a racist. Well, they already think you racist.
Yeah, because I'm conservative.
Because you're conservative. Wow. So if you have questions about the new LD7 map, which Dave is going to be talking about, then let us know. Pipe in. Press that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, American First Brothers, and let us know what you think. The next episode, we're going to be talking about the congressional map. That's the My Map. And we like to go on details on these things so people will know. And however, it's time. It's time to go. It's go time now.
Yeah, it is. Campaign season is in full gear now. Full motion right now.
Well, we've been doing it. We've been campaigning hard for a year.
Almost a year. It's been about 9 months.
Yeah.
9 months.
Yeah. So I don't know. Some of y'all talking about, I need to get my petitions. Yeah. You might want to get your petitions, man. Because I mean, some of them are just jumping in the race now.
Yeah, and they have only until March 1st.
Well, no, actually, no. March 1st is the deadline
to get it turned in. It has to be turned in by March 1st.
Yeah. So you got to have all your petitions turned in by March 1st. Somebody watching this right now go, what? Didn't nobody tell me, but what? Man, that's some bullshit, dog. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry. But no, March 1st is the deadline.
It is.
So that means they actually have 2 months.
Wow.
And we've been doing this for 9 months.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
And you got to be out there. If you're not out there, you're not going to get the signature.
Exactly. And don't try to do this now. Don't try to write in a bunch of people's names. It is the same handwriting in the same town on the same day. You got 2,000 signatures in one day.
Oh man.
Somebody gonna do that, man. Somebody gonna do that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Somebody gonna do that.
Maybe not all 2,000.
Hey. I don't know. I've seen some crazy stuff.
Maybe 1,900.
Maybe 1,900, all in the same handwriting.
My cousin Daryl, my brother
Daryl. Yeah, the same town and everything. Hey everybody, I'm Walt Blackman. This is my brother
Dave Marshall.
And we're going to go ahead and sign off right now. This is the America First Brothers. This is a great show. Next week, we're going to be talking about the Congressional District 2. That's my district. And then we hope to see you then. Click that subscribe button right there I think it's on the left or the right, whatever. Click that and then look at this.
Well, real quick too. Click that.
We were supposed to talk about that one guy.
Yeah, we were, but we didn't. But real quick, we're back. The holiday seasons are over. You will have a show every week.
Every week.
You will see us every week. Unfortunately, it was a hit and miss because of the holidays. Yes. I was out of town. Walt was out of town. But from now on, you're going to have a show every week from us. The current events, things are happening in our state, things are happening around the country, and things are happening in the White House. Up to date.
Up to date election, up to date Woco. Local news or local. Oh, man, I just messed that up. Wherever you live.
Walt and Dave, we're signing off.
Wherever you live.
God bless you. Thank you very much for watching.
Woco. You want to start it off?
You go right here because maps. I'm not.
Okay.
Up on it much.
Okay, that's okay. Let me know when you're ready. Marcus Aurelius.
Oh. He'll edit it out.
You think that he gonna edit that out for me? Do you really think Marcus?
Let me introduce you to your rep.
Marcus. Okay, I'll stop. That's Michael Jackson. Okay, all right. Here we go. Hey. Y'all stop, man.